What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading, and we are back closing the month out green. Green day today, even though we did give back some of our gains a little later on in the morning. But decent trading day. I think I took some fairly decent trades this morning. Just didn't seem to work out. One of them, actually, just looked at this one when I dumped it into TRADERVUE. Missed stopping us out by 50 cents. And I ended up bringing my stop to break even. That thing caught major slippage on the way out. Ended up being a red trade, but it would have hit target had I just stayed in it. So let's go ahead. Let's bring up TRADERVUE. Let's get right on up into it. Reviewing trades for Friday, September 30th. Took 9 trades today. Closed P&L $64.76. If you look over here at the chart, you see that we were up 2R. And we had actually closed the morning out. If we would have closed it out after the veil trade, we would have been up basically 2R, 99 bucks. But ended up taking a couple of trades. I somewhat revenge traded on RCII. I seem to do that quite a bit. If I'm red on a trade, I try to get back green on it, sometimes to the detriment. And then I'm fighting to get back green after I revenge trade myself into a bigger red hole. But today, we didn't do that. We just took a couple of trades, gave back some of the gains, and then finally got a little bit back on this last trade on Veil. But let's look at the numbers on this one, and then we're going to go straight into the video. Took that off that 3-bar play. That was a good 3-bar play, or so I thought. Never would have stopped us out with the stop up there, and look at it up on this chart. Needed 1755 is where we were shooting for. It would have hit target. Look at that. I said 49.50. I actually missed our stop by $1. By $1. And I'm sorry, y'all got to bear with me. I'm actually in a SPY put. So I'm looking down at my phone. I trade my SPY puts from Webull. On the phone, I'm gonna pick it up. Let's see. But let's see. I'm in one put. There's the P&L. So it's up $12 right now. So I'm about to bring that stop to break even, so I won't lose anything on that trade. And oh, and what did I do? I hit something. Let's go backwards. There we go. But yeah, so we missed getting stopped out by $1. It was up $21. Came back, tag, stopped us out. But let's go ahead and let's jump right into the video this morning that we recorded. And this trade is pulling back. I think I'm gonna let it ride. I'm not gonna move my stop up on that. I'm gonna let that one ride. So let's go ahead. Let's get to the business at hand. All right, so there we go. Trying to see where there we go. It's like, why don't I see the button? Let's do that. So market is open. And here we are looking at our CII. And I'm already thinking, okay, this is going to give a 3-bar play. It had missed it somewhat on the 1 minute. So I'm setting up to get in this thing. Got my numbers. It's looking good. Only issue, this over here, this junk pre-market. So had to kind of worry about that. And I'm going to get in a little early. Let's see. This still has about 20 seconds left, but it's looking strong on the 1 minute. So that's what I was looking to get in off of. And now, boom. It's pushing down, pushing down. I'm still glancing at my phone. That SPY put is working for us. So let's go ahead. Let's speed this up. Sake of time. So that one's going to trigger us in. Here, I was getting, if you notice, let me back up. Or did I get rid of it? Okay, I may have already gotten rid of it. I wasn't really feeling that having the SPY up there overlapping it. So I removed that off. Let's keep going. So we are in that one. Then I take this Nike trade. This is what I wanted to see because this did not work out for us. Looking at it, I got this area marked right here. So I already know that I'm going to catch some flack right there. Fairly tight stop. Let's go ahead. Let's scroll it up. That's where we almost got stopped out at. Look at that. Look how close that came to stopping us out. Man. All right, y'all. I need to I gotta tighten my stop up on this put right quick and lock in some profit. Let me lock some profit in and adjust my target because it is almost at target. All right. Profit is locked in. Yes, sir. We're going to finish out the month green on a trade in the Webull as well. But yeah, this was not a good Nike trade here. Up and that quick. We just got tagged on that SPY. So we out of it for, look like we made 25 bucks on that contract. Pretty good. Pretty good. And paid $100, so that's like 25%. But yeah, it's not a good trade. Not a good trade. So let's go ahead and scroll this one through. But we came back and looking at it. Yeah, that just, and you see, I ended up just bringing my stop to break even on that one to get out of it. Because I'm like, nope, it's got that little area that it got to come down to, and it's not gonna work. So we go ahead. Notice how I had it at like $3. It stopped us out. We made nothing. That's why I do that on those. Because once it triggers you, it's going to get you out of the trade wherever it's bouncing at, not where you got it set at. So stopped out of that one. Whoa, let's go back. Let's look at RCII. So this one, I'm like, nope, got to get the stop to break even. Got to get it to break even. The market was kind of bouncing. So I put that one right at break even, and it wouldn't let me move it down. So it was at break even, but we took $8 on that one. Took $8 on that one. I'm gonna scroll this up. Let's go to 954. This was Vail. Got in this one on this 5-minute little buy setup that I missed, but it gave me a little pullback to get in. Getting in a little high though. And again, these are fairly small, and see, I won't let me put it there because price is already sitting on it. It triggers me in like a penny higher, but this only had a 10-cent stop. So that penny can make a huge difference. Uh-oh. I was trying to bring up. All right. Doing too many things this afternoon. I wanted to see what the SPY was doing, see if I wanted to get back in another contract. But took this off of this 5-minute 3-bar play. 2-minute looks decent. It's holding the 50 moving average, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead, scroll it on up. Kind of looked like it wanted to pull back. Let's keep going. Now I'm just kind of going through the previous hive day scanner. This is one that we actually had on the watch list to go short, but look how it recovered previous low of day. I wanted to take this trade. Look, you see me getting my numbers. I wanted to take that trade. It looks good up here on the 5. Everything about this was looking good. I just did not pull the trigger. So let's go ahead. Let's keep scrolling. ATX, was this one that was on the watch list? I don't think so. This is actually still, this particular stock is still the high for previous hive day scanner. It's up 59% right now. Right here on the 1 minute is where I wanted to take it, but this candle had dropped down too much. Then it came back up. Could have got in right here off of the color change. And look, it was already up 1R in that move, but missed it. So no harm, no foul. Don't want to try to be chasing. And there's Vail. Vail is finally making that move that we wanted it to make. So let's keep scrolling. So at this point, I'm going 2 minutes bar by bar on it. We up 1R. And when this candle closes, I want to be getting the stop right up under it. So we're going to watch it. Nice, strong candle. Strong candle with good volume. So I put the stop at 1R. Remember I was saying like maybe I just want to try to get 1R. Once this candle closes, then we'll go ahead bar by bar that one too. So let's go ahead, scroll it. Candle finishes, and look, now we're at target. We actually at target. And what I did was I was like, I want to move. I'm going to get my stop to target. And then I'll just keep moving that one up if the stock wants to continue up. But look how many candles we're up. Look how many green candles we up. So now I'm just chasing. Every time it moves up, that's just a few more dollars. So just kind of chasing it up. Just solid. That was a good solid trade to catch. And that's the thing. You can get 3-bar plays on any time frame. You could find a 3-bar play on a daily chart, on a weekly chart. And this is a perfect one because the igniting bar broke this breakout area, which was previous high of day and the 50 moving average. So you got quite a few areas converging. This igniting bar broke that area. This was a powerful bar, so it needed a rest. Let's go ahead, pause it just in case it changes. So this igniting bar needed a rest. That's what this candle did. It gave it some rest. And then this almost broke below it. So if this candle here would have broke below that point, it would have made this trade invalid, because you don't want, if this candle goes down here, it doesn't give you a place to set your stop because you can't set your stop inside of that candle. So that was good. Got the entry, and boom. You notice here that, and let me go back and look at that. Wow. Okay. So it has me entered in the trade. Let me go back again because I want to see that. I didn't catch this real time. but I flattened my way out of the trade. So we're in this position, 500 shares, but look what my bracket is, 100. That's interesting because it should be 500, 500. Let me scroll back real quick. Scroll all the way back to the entry on this one. Sorry about that, but I just caught that. And in the trade, I caught it as well. I need to see how. Man, where did we get in that trade at? Yep, it has that. That's crazy. Because normally, so, all right, let me start it. So I changed this to 500. That's automatically supposed to change this. See, it did it, but after I got in the trade. That's crazy. So I'm in the trade to get in it for 500 shares, but the bracket is only for 100 shares. And the only time that I caught that, and I didn't even think about it, because when you change this number, it's supposed to automatically change that number. I didn't catch it until, let's go back. Let's go back. All right, so see, we're in 500. We still got the 100 bracket. And it's going to get me out of those 100 shares. And that's when I look and I'm like, why am I still in this trade? And then I look up there and I'm like, I'm still long 400 shares. Flatten. I go straight to flatten now. I don't want to try to be putting no new brackets in. Just want to get out. So got out for 107. I was trying to get out for like 110 because of the $8 that we lost on that first trade. But that was a solid trade there. Kind of scroll through. I think I'm going to wrap this one up, though. I missed the entry right here on RCII. Let's see. Was this it? This might not have been it. It was one. I had a lot of technical difficulties with TRADERVUE today. This was the good entry here, too, on the 5-minute. I think I took this off of the 5-minute. But this was a, and then I was just doing half size on this trade. So getting in for this 5-minute, trying to play it back down to there. RCII just kind of blazed me today. So it triggered me in. This was what you call it. Remember I said I wanted to get in right there on TSM? Man, TSM, that thing did a number. So got in this one, trying to play it back down. And it just did not work. And see, now I'm over here looking at TSM like, man, how did I miss that opportunity? End up taking another trade on it, though. Let's see where we had the bracket set at. It's a good trade. Playing this little buy setup to this area of support. Missing it again, though. Should have been right there. So got in a couple of cents late. It's a little extended on the 5, but first area of concern is right there. So that's 1R in that move. But this is a shallow pullback on the 5. So of course it's going to be a shallow follow through. Scroll it on up. Look at it. It flirted and now I'm like, I'm just messing around with it. And this thing ends up going and I end up getting out of it. Boom. Stops me out, break even. And then it goes. So now I'm looking at Nike. Remember I got out of Nike, trying to go short. Saw this thing coming and it's holding these areas. And look at this big, gigantic gap. So I'm like, okay, if this thing can get over some of this little area, might be good. So look, in the meantime, we've stopped out of RCII, and this thing just played with my emotions. Literally played with my emotions. This was the candle that we got in on. Came back, stopped us out, and it's heading back down again. And like I said, I kind of call that revenge trade. And just, oh, that was, let's see. Watch this, man. This was the one, put an order in. So now I'm like, okay, it was doing what I thought it was going to do. You see, I put my order in. Look at that. It's not filling, not filling. I move it down. It's not filling, still not filling it. And I'm like, come on. If I turn the volume up right now, I said some choice words. And now I'm doing what I shouldn't be doing. I'm chasing. Now I'm chasing. And then I'm like, nah, dude, you've missed that move. Look at that. Look on the 5-minute. Nice, nice, clean pullback. Look at that. It's already up 1R. It's over 1R right now. And remember, first area of concern is going to be right there. Man. Yeah, I'm not sure what was up with ThinkorSwim this morning, to where just a couple of times it didn't feel me. But I'm going to wrap that up right there. We got a couple of good reviews or recaps in on this one. Be looking to get back in the market next week. We start a new quarter. We start a new month. From what everyone says, October is usually a good month. So I don't know. The way that this market is, it's hard to tell how it's going to play out. Kind of hard to tell how it's going to play out. Take a peek. Yep, I got out of that put at the right time. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up right there. I think that was a good trade to review. Actually, that Nike one would have been a good one to review as well. But we're going to wrap it up right there. Let's go ahead and keep this one fairly short. One thing that we can do, I guess. One thing that we can do. Let's go ahead. Let's pull TRADERVUE back up real quick. Let's take a peek at the month. Let's see how we did on the month. So take a peek at the calendar first. 2 red days. Those 2 red days were some bangers this month. Look at that. 150 on this day, 170 on this day. In RT's chat room today, people was talking about what they had made. I didn't even take into account this day, but I had made the comment that my 2 red days, the amount was bigger than any of the days that I traded. But I forgot about this day. We had made 150 on that day. That's the day that I was talking about. So we had lost 150, lost 170. This was a banger day. Caught that late afternoon trade on that one. So not bad. 2 red days. Definitely not bad. Made 1526 on the month. That's not bad. Average winners 27. Average losers 42. Average daily gain 72. This number is because of this right here. This is usually 65.35. But by moving my stop up to break even, it's been causing me to get out of some trades a little sooner. And that's lowering my average winner. So that's why this number can be so high. We might stop out for a $5 win. That's going to be a winning trade. So that's why that number is high. Largest gain, 343. That is nice. Largest loss, 100. That is horrible. We're only risking 50 bucks, so we shouldn't be losing 100 bucks. Average hold time, 7 minutes. On a loser, 5. On a scratch, 3. We had 5 scratch trades, so 5 break-even trades. It's not bad. We were red on the month on Tuesdays. Nice greens on Wednesdays. At 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, we made the most money on. And then coming back at 1 o'clock. This one here is primarily because of that one $343 trade. Then we made another $100 on some other afternoon trades. Of course, we just trade intraday. Duration under 1 minute. Wow, 270. Those are them trades that just don't work. Get into them and they just come back and smack us. 10 to 20 minutes. This here, it's important, but not so much. Because there's some trades that probably would have took an hour or more that would have been green. Like that RCII trade this morning. That one would have worked long term and we would have been green on it had we stayed in it. Let's look at, let's go back to first of the year. Now, if you remember, some of these trades first of the year or some of these months are options. I think I started trading stocks around June, July. So this here was like the small account trading options up here. So September, second lowest. Second lowest. February was the lowest. And we had took an intraday or overnight trade way back when. Look at that. Under 1 minute, it's still red. 10 to 20 still the good time frame. So just wanted to go take a peek at that real quick, see how we did for the month. I may try to do a actual monthly recap over the weekend. But thank y'all for checking me out as always. If you have not, please like, please comment if you're so inclined, and definitely please subscribe. And if you don't like it, by all means, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. But if you do give me a thumbs down, please leave a comment and let me know what I can do to better my channel, because that's what this thing should be all about. If you find a flaw in something that somebody is doing, don't just talk trash about them. Don't do that. That's not good. Try to help them. Try to provide some constructive criticism. And that way it makes everybody better. It makes you better because you being diligent and trying to help somebody else. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, and we will be back at it again Monday. See how we can start off October. All right. Peace.